Okay guys, in this tutorial I'm going to explain JavaScript function, decorators and forwarding, call and apply. So uh, it's quite, I will start from the basics just for your understanding, and then you can modify the codes and you can do a lot with it. Just I will create a simple project to explain JavaScript function decorators and forwarding and some other JavaScript function features. So let's create I open my VS Code, and inside my VS Code I will create a new file, and my project, under my project I will create a new file, let's say index.html, and I will also create an HTML template. Here I will create a new JavaScript file. Let's say I name it dc.js. Okay, so let me reference my JavaScript file to my HTML page. Okay, so 6.c.js. Okay, okay, just my JavaScript file is here. I will just type alert hello to confirm it's linked properly. Let me open this file and oh, okay, here is my file. I will, if I open it, you can see I get the hello alert. Okay, let me put this one here. Okay, okay, we got this. Our JavaScript file is connected properly. We'll clean up this one. Let's. I will create a function. Function get data x, and let's say alert. Okay, get data is called, and I will use a spread operator, not spread operator, the condition. Okay, and return x. Okay, this method is CPU intensive, and let's explain like JavaScript has dealing exceptional. It has exceptional flexibilities when dealing with functions, and you can pass around and used as objects, and now you will see how to forward calls between them and decorate them. So let's create a decorator for this job. Let's say we create our another function. If we repeatedly we call this function, so to minimize that, we create a kind of, for example, a cache that first time this function is called, then next time it should call it from the cache. So that's decorating. You're going to decorate this, and let's say caching decorator, and we pass the function func as an argument, and let's declare a variable cache equals new map. Return function x. Oops, sorry. If cache dot has x, we check that the cache has the x value. So in that case, we will say return get return cache dot get. It read the result from it. So x, pass the value of x, and let's say let res all result equals to func. Now we call our func, and then okay, if it will check if the value existed on the cache, it will return that one. Otherwise, it will call the function, the func. Okay, then we say cache dot set x result. Okay, result. Then otherwise, we will set the value of cache, the new value, the x value which is passed. So return result. Semicolon here. Okay. Let's say if we say get data equals to caching decorator, and get data, we pass the thing, and let's create an alert. Get data, let's pass 3. Okay, and semicolon. This one, this get data trace cached, and then return this result. And let's say alert. Let's say again plus get data. Let's this time pass, for example, 2, and alert get data 4, for example, and alert again. This is again called, and let's give this one with get data 4. Okay, let's open console also that if we have any errors we encounter. Okay, let's save our code and let's refresh. Okay, get data is called 3, so then 3, and then get data is called to second, and again second, and get data is called 4, and again 4, and this is again called 4. Okay, in this the cache decorator is a decorator, a special function that takes another function and alerts its behavior. The idea is that we can call cache decorator for any function and it will return the caching wrapper. That's great because we can have many functions that could use such feature, and all we need to do is to apply the caching decorator to them. And by separating caching from the main function code, we also keep the main code simpler. So this is how we use the JavaScript function decorator. Hope you learned it, and if you had any comments or suggestion, you can write under comment. And if you had any question, you can write under comment. I will be glad to help you. Thank you.